Hey there, my name's Neandra. This was a VOD sent to me by Macklebacco. Thank you so much for letting me review your game. One thing I noticed during this review is that I would start to type out my thoughts, like, oh, you should use damage boost here, or whatever. And then, like, a second after my timestamp, you do it. So that might be something to work on, like reacting to things a little bit faster. Positioning in front of the gate was a little dangerous because you're running Roadhog and D.Va. Neither of those two can provide a shield like Reinhardt and Orisa could. I personally would have considered playing in one of these three spots instead. To the left of the gate, to the right of the gate, or a tiny bit further back and peeking. Since friendly Moira's in the left room, I probably would have played on the right. As you were healing Moira, you should have noticed that she was taking a lot of damage quickly, and then looked at the kill feed when she died. She was killed by Reaper. Reaper is a short-ranged hero, he could be in that room. At the same time as Moira's death, you can hear a very quiet shotgun blast from the left, so you could assume Reaper was there. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that res was very risky, and in future you kind of need to deduce whether it's safe or not. Although it's not punished here, standing still while pressing tab isn't a habit you want to build. Get comfortable flicking to damage boost upon healing an ally to full, and then be able to swap back quickly. You're missing out on tiny bits of ult charge by not doing so. Be cautious with positioning openly when discorded. You could even consider hiding behind one of the walls to shake it off. Again, this res was super risky, and it probably would have just been better to heal other allies instead. Yeah, Mercy used to be absolutely insane on point B of 2CP defense. Like, you could res, die, change character, go back, res, die, etc, etc. Sadly, or thankfully, she can't really res to stall anymore.
I love you.
Consider swapping to damage boost after healing someone to full. Your beam could have been attached to someone while you watched Roadhog. Like Baby D.Va, who makes a fantastic damage boost receiver. You do boost Baby D.Va, but are a little slow at swapping back to healing. She only has 150 health total, so be a little careful. As you heal McCree, you're quite exposed to the main doorway. Great job at using cover to avoid soldier ult. Could have used damage boost here. And here as well. Although you can't move during Graviton, you can look around. You wouldn't have been able to see much, but you could have checked the stairs to your left, especially since it sounds like Reaper killed Moira near there. Your beam also could have been attached to the Genji trapped with you. This Valkyrie and those two rezzes were great, good job. During this Valk, I feel you were a little slow at going to damage boost, and then you were also slow at going back to healing. Baby D.Va really needs health there. I don't know what to say about this positioning, apart from, holy shit, I can't believe you're still alive. Soldier was on high ground, so I guess that was the best move? I don't know, but good job anyway. When your beam has no targets, consider taking out the pistol. You wouldn't want to be a free kill here if an enemy fell down.
It's no problem, D.Va got this.
I I feel you're missing out on a lot of damage boost opportunities here. All of your allies on point have full health. To be fair, there was some enemy Moira orb flying about, so I guess I can let it slide, but still. Get comfy with quickly flicking between heal and damage boost. But yeah, any of these allies nearby would be good damage boost targets, especially that baby diva who wants to get back into mech. Damage boost is especially good when Roadhog hooks someone.
I'm gonna go for the fucking flying bolt again. Okay, refresh ult.
I think you could have started damage boosting McCree a few seconds earlier than you did. This use of damage boost and what you're doing with McCree here is great. I personally try to avoid looking in one direction for long periods of time, especially considering there's a long corridor and opening behind you. I'd personally be moving my camera back and forth like this. That fucking Zenyatta kill is exactly what I was afraid of. Like, I actually typed out my previous paragraph before watching this bit of the video. But yeah, just keep in mind all the directions you can be attacked from. You should have noted Zarya's location and think to yourself that it's been a while since her last grav. I think you could have distanced yourself a little bit more. Maybe you could have played from here? Man, I wish players would realise that Graviton Surge doesn't need 4 other ults comboed with it. Like, usually 1 is fine. If you guys can stabilise, you're in great shape because that enemy ult management sucked.
We get the attacking waves.
I personally would have activated Valkyrie around here rather than waiting a few more seconds. You revive Roadhog, but kinda forget about Moira. Like, her corpse is back behind somewhere on the right. Maybe ignoring Moira was intentional and you wanted to wait for a more important ally to die. Whatever, you guys won the fight and your ult was great anyway. Unless you've got Guardian Angel Prefers Beam Target on, your beam should be attached to someone like Roadhog, even if you plan to reposition. After topping McCree off, you could have gone back to damage boost. You would have gotten a tiny bit of ult charge from it as well. Definitely work on your beam attachment. You need it on someone when multiple injured allies surround you. Again, consider the pistol when alone. Great res, I personally would have spun about or looked behind me while doing so to keep awareness up. You could have been damage boosting Roadhog or Diva here.
This McCree is way too good, dude.
Alrighty, let's wrap this up with a conclusion. 1. Take a little bit more care with positioning, like consider hugging walls and using cover more often. 2. Think a bit more before you res and maybe look around more while doing so. And 3, use damage boost a bit more often. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching.